Hey, I'm Kieran, this is Dylan, this is your 2-day preview for T-Row. Straight away this track starts off with a real hard section. Wow, real hard, it's not too bad, but it's basically 2 drops. You got a drop here and another drop here. So there's sort of 2 alternative lines. Probably the easiest one would be coming high and wide, just because there's this diagonal route here which could make you tip and get all kinds of awkward. So you can try to go high and then high again, or probably maybe the easiest option, potentially the fastest option as well, would be taking this high and then a low and getting you nice and smooth, avoiding that hole and carrying your speed through to the next section. We'll show you on video and try it out. Now we're dropping in, we're going to keep going to the next hard part. We deciphered that wide left line is probably the best one. We decided we're also going to stop at a section of routes that are coming up next. This track's a lot of fun, almost one of my favourite at the park, to be honest, especially the top bit. It's a bit sloppy in here today. Hopefully it's not like this in the weekend, but it makes it interesting. Bunch of blinds through here, just going to watch where my tyres are going, because there's a few diagonal logs and stuff. You're just going to stay low left and avoid them. It's also pretty skinny through here as well. But yeah, ooh, some ruts are forming. Alright, coming up to the logs now. Alright, so what we've got here now is a bit of a split line, an A and a B. The B is the low line, it's going to take you around all this hard rutted stuff. And it's going to point you straight towards this A and B as well. We'll start with this one. So this one's got a rut with lots of roots in it. See at the end here, there's a bunch of slippery roots. If it rains or it's been raining on the day, it's going to be, oh, you have to pick up some front wheels and hope you don't wipe out because it'd suck. So you got your B line if it is raining, you don't want to do this. But then also, you got this one here straight up, following it up. You got to come here with a little bit of speed because you got to pick up over these 2 roots. I don't know if the camera can see them from here, but there's 2 of them. You got to sort of pick up and you pull, turn a little bit. If you're not comfortable with that and you get a bad run out of that A line or whatever, send a lovely little B line around the bottom. Won't be much slower, if all slower, to be honest. Yeah. Alright, we're going to continue rolling. We can catch back up to Dylan. It is tight through here, man. Very tight. And we've got a very techy corner coming up right here. It's definitely Highline's the way to go. You come down low. We're going to stop and look at this section as well, because this will catch a bunch of people out. Right, we're at the next hard section. So it's an A and a B. B line's over the side. Still a little bit of a drop in the B line, and you're going to watch out for this overhanging branch right here. You'll catch your head or your handlebars on it. But it's a B because there's this horrible diagonal tree in here. Then you're going to start by rolling off this, bit of a drop, and you're going to position your tyres perfectly so they sort of roll right down there. Otherwise you'll slip on that, or you'll have to pull up and jump over that whole thing. And so your idealness really is just to roll off that. Bit of a flat land on some roots and stuff, but it's fine. And you then have to control your speed to try your best to hook wide left on this corner. Because you go inside, it ends up being a real hairpin and you sort of have to jump and turn around. But if you get wide and outside, it really lets you flow through the corner. At least a couple of seconds in this corner if you get it right. So I'll show you the lines. Alright, rolling back through. Just gonna nail this root line again. Oh, you see how going inside on that would be particularly horrible? Okay, now this next bit is quite skinny and real far. There's a few corners in it you gotta watch out for. Just control your speed through this part because you don't want to get too loose. And it's real pebbly right here. You see? And now we're out of the trees into the open. And the track almost completely changes. Bit of a hit here too. But you can just roll through that if you're not feeling comfortable with it. This part here caught me out real bad last weekend. Get out of that rut to save your life. Get outside, and there's just a bunch of stumps laying around that you don't want to hit. Just wide lines, you know the drill. I'm going to go high here, just a little bit of extra speed. Oh, now that bit is, you know, watch out for the stuff on the low line because it gets a bit dodgy. Now it's getting real windy out here. Alright. Cheers, brother. Okay, now we're heading to some split lines which we're going to have to stop and look at. So we'll just wide with the best line there. The split lines up here we're going to have to stop. These ones. They go everywhere. Alright, stop here. Heading towards the bottom of the track now, as you can see. That Tower car park with the race hubs can be over in that big green field. So we've got a bunch of split lines here. I'm not entirely sure which one's going to be fastest. We'll do them all. Maybe throw a timer in there as well. But so we got a wide line, so you cut through the middle on the inside of that stump. So very wide. This is line number one. So it sets you up kind of pretty good for that corner at the bottom. They're also drawing, but drawing on weird angles. I'm not sure what's going to be the best. We'll figure it out. But we've also got a middle line right where I'm standing right now, which is good. It's a slightly shorter path than this wide line, but maybe doesn't set you up as good for this next corner. We've also got an inside, which is probably going to be the easiest option to spot and ride, but it just doesn't set you up that well for this corner at the bottom. It sort of sets you up more crooked, and you've got to do an extra couple of turns that you wouldn't have to with these lines, and maybe not be carrying as much speed through. But it is a lot shorter, so we'll do them and figure out. Right, here's another line I didn't see before. It's even wider than the wide line before, and it's not the go, it'll be longer, and it's not even an easier one, so it's not really worth doing. It's a bit of a roll here, but if you do accidentally end up on it, I'll show you what it looks like. Alright, we're going to go back to those lines. Dylan's going to do middle, I'm going to do wide. See how it goes. They're about the same. Finish, and that's where your finish line will be right there, and that's your 2-day preview for February 2023.